Okay, so what I'm going to do here, you can see it's getting dark. I'm going to start digging down. You never want to dig straight down in Minecraft. What that will happen is you'll either dig into a cave and fall to your death, or you'll dig into a lava pool. So what I like to do a 1 by 2, one wide by, or whatever you want to call that, by 2, and just stand right here in the middle and just go like this. And we're gonna dig down until we can't dig no more. I'm gonna place torches as I go here. I'm gonna try and conserve my torches. I really don't need torches in this tunnel, but I need to see what I'm doing. You'll notice I brought my oh, look at that. And see, I need my crafting bench already. So we'll just get this in the hotbar. Put that there. Get some sticks. And 1, 2, 3. We'll just go ahead and make 3. Put them here. Oops, I didn't do enough. We'll need these going down, so we'll use those. And just right off the bat, we're gonna do this. Let me get that back. Punch it to death. That's what I want to do. Okay, so let's go down another level. And we've got iron. First iron, guys. How much we got? 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's another vein right there. 5. Alright, let me get this and then we'll count it. I'll come over here and make sure that there isn't any up there. Okay, now let's fill this in. Is it just me or does that sound weird? Maybe I don't have it set the way I normally do. Oh, there's some more right there. See, I almost missed some. Yeah, I need to see. Maybe it's that I'm just getting old and I can't see. Maybe that's what this is. I'm not admitting defeat yet, guys. I'm not that old. No, I'm not going to tell you how old I am either. Okay, so we're here. I'll put ladders on this side. And just in case you're wondering, basically what it is, I'm going to dig straight down. And, or not straight down. You see what I'm doing here? I'm just going to use this up. I'm not in a big hurry to get down here. We're going to hit F3 so we can watch our level. We're at 51. We've got a ways to go. Oh, more iron. We may be set for a cave before we ever find one. But, if I get to a point where I see lava, I'll see it by switching back and forth like this. Oh, did you hear that? Maybe that was up on the surface. But that sounds like it's down here. So we may be coming off on a cave. And I really wish I'd found coal. We got 16 iron so far. Awesome. To get a suit of iron armor, which that's going to be the first thing we do, we need... I think it's 27. So basically I'm just going to alternate this until I get down to about level 11. Level 10 is the lava level, so you hear all those mobs. There's a cave around here. We're going to come back to that. We're not ready to take on a cave just yet. I feel pretty baller after taking on those creepers and that storm of zombies earlier. But I'm not going to... Oh, see? Right there. That's why you do this. Oh, and look, we got an abandoned mine shaft right here. Yeah, and it sounds like there is a spider spawner, a cave spider spawner. pretty close. And we are only at level 28. So what I may do is I may do this. Oh yeah, see? Let me shine some light on the situation down there. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to block up our path down. Well, that one looks good. Can I reach that one? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just jump down here and I'll punch it. And hopefully I don't get, yeah, see, you hear that? That's the sure fire sound. Oh man, I didn't do this right. That's okay. This is gonna be our next torch level. No, I'm not happy with this. Do that. Okay. You see gold over there. That's kind of... please don't make me look up this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can just hear those cave spiders. There's a spawner up here, and we're going to make good use of that. We are. I just have to get prepared first. Alright, so... you know, everything in its time. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so... wrong side. There we go. Okay. We're going to remember where this is. Don't worry. We'll come back to it. We're just not ready for that yet. Alright. So we've got about 9 levels left to go down. And then, you know, I'm going to set up a little spot down here. So that we can get to mining. Because we need to collect some resources before we do anything else. So now we're at level 11. That's where we want to be. I'm going to do this. And I may cut recording here just a little bit because, like, I know, like, this is mundane for me, and if it's mundane for me, it's gonna be bad for you guys. So I may just real quick cut recording and get done what I want to get done, and then come back to you guys. So yeah, let me get this. I'm gonna run this ladder up here and then get a little base set up down here. And then I'll get back.
She says she's not to blame. So many broken hearts, she can't remember their names. This time it's taking a toll. Pay up, oh.
Okay guys, so I'm clearing out my little space down here, and I'm you know, just kind of doing a little square pattern here to get a little area of operation going. And I like, you know, I'm clearing the space up. So, oh, look, some coal, and hit the cobble, you know, the smooth stone right here, and open area. Put a torch in there. Don't want anything spawning just yet. I want to take a closer look just to see, because we're at diamond level, and you know, you see something like this, you kind of expect diamond to be exposed somewhere. I'll probably fill this in because this is going to be my branch mine. We might actually just use this area as a potion room and enchantment room as we get set up. I don't know how far back it goes. I can't really see. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to clearing this out and collect some of these resources. I did find some redstone over here, but I don't have an iron pick yet to get it, so I'm gonna wait on that. And I don't really have any redstone projects planned yet, so not a big rush on that.
December makes her cry, and the world just wonders what stole the precious smile from her fairy tale. If she would close her eyes, the last man down wouldn't leave her crying late at night. World slow down just enough to catch my breath for a while.
Okay, something else I wanted to talk about and make sure that I covered. We're digging down here, and it's daylight up there right now, so it's getting some light down here. But lighting, when you're first building down here, we're in a small space, so it doesn't really matter. But we don't want to come down here and have creepers, spawn down here and then die. It's just now to where, like, if you look, let me see if I can do this. You see the BL right there? That is, or at least from the way I understand it, that is block light. Mobs can spawn on anything that is block light, level 7 or below. So we're just going to come there and put those in. And I may need to wait for it to turn nighttime. Not sure. But I did find some iron over there. That's why there's a big hole. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to put our crafting table down. And we'll make a furnace. Yeah, look at that. We got our furnace, and we'll come over here and put it down. Put our furnace there. Alright, so we got 21 iron. Just want to cover this real quick. Most people know this. 1 piece of coal will do 8 iron. I am anal about this. It drives me crazy to waste coal, especially early in the game. I know it's coal, and everybody says, you get so much coal as you're playing. I hate wasting resources. So, I don't have a multiple of 8 yet, so I'm going to hit 2, and that's going to give me 16. We're going to get more as we're down here, so I'm not really worried about it, and I'll get that going as I'm clearing out some more space. I think I have this just about as wide as I want. I think I'm going to take it, just to make this flush, I'm going to take it 2 more out. That'll give me some places to put some storage and bring some dirt down here. Well, I got some already, and just kind of make a farm. First thing I'm going to do, I am going to make an iron pick first, just because I'm down here to get diamond. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to find diamond and then not be able to do it. But I think we're going to find a lot of iron before we find diamond. So we're going to have full iron armor before too long. I'm still recording as I do this. I may do just a speed through of watching me do this. A lot of people don't like to watch this mundane stuff. But for some of you new guys to Minecraft, it might help. So I'm going to get back to work, and I'll be back in a minute. Or, when I'm ready to actually start the mine. Unless I find something interesting, in which case, I'll get back to you and bring it down. Okay, guys. So I think I got the space here that I want to get working, but it is really late where I'm at tonight. I got a late start with all my recording problems. Um, so I think I'm going to call it a night and get back on this thing tomorrow. And what I may do, I'll speed through my process of making a branch mine. I may just show you, like just here, like we're gonna go this way, and I like to make a 3 wide, main tunnel, and then we'll go off of it on each side. Typically what I like to do is I like to go 128 blocks that way, and then go 128 blocks that way. Let me see if I did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I need to take this wall one more back. The reason for that is you want an odd number. Like when you're trying to center stuff, if you're going to do a 3 wide door, you want an odd number so that there's a 1 block center. This wasn't something I always thought about, but it's something, now I'm starting to think about a lot more. Just a little bit of, you don't think about something like that in the beginning, and you end up getting frustrated because one of your doors is off center. So now I have it right. I can just come straight out here, right? I'm in line with the ladder. So we'll go there, go here, right? That's gonna be our west, and and then this is gonna be our south. And basically, we're going to go that way. And what we'll do is we'll have tunnels running both sides of this one. I may go that way, but, what's going to happen is you've got a tunnel running 128 blocks that way. And, obviously you're not going to be able to take this one. And there's absolutely no point to take this one 128 blocks that way. But, this is going to be your basic branch mine. We're going to go that way, and every two blocks we're going to have a mine shaft that runs 128 blocks, and I'll explain why I do it 128 blocks. It sounds like a big deal, and it is to get set up, but once you get it set up, I find that I get the best results from it. If I really wanted to do a 2 branch mine, this would only be too high, and the next level would start right here. Oh, did you hear that? They're still going up there. Man, that spider spawner's got to be close. You hear that? So I got some baked potatoes cooking here. Already got 32, so we're gonna be good on food for a little while. We got some cooking up there, and they should be going right here because we're not too far from that thing. Just to kind of celebrate our first expedition, which I'm gonna mine the redstone. Just to say, look, we got some goodies on the first real trip. We got 12 redstone. So yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff, and then I'll get started on the branch mine. I promise you guys, I'm not gonna make you sit and watch me do the branch mining. I want to get some materials together so we can get started on other stuff. Obviously, we have an abandoned mine shaft up there that we need to own. As there's a lot of cool stuff we can do with an abandoned mine shaft, And it's looking like, this is going to be a really cool place to do a base. This will not be our main base. This is just the base of operations for our mine shaft. So we've got some storage and stuff down here so I don't have to keep running up to the surface, because that will just get annoying. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said before, this is my first YouTube video, or videos. I'm sure I ran this over. I haven't been keeping time, so this might be a couple videos, maybe even a few. So, leave comments, please. If you like where this is going, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do some fun stuff. One of my goals is to really force myself into redstone and making redstone a big thing of what I do. It's one of the things I actually love about this game. I have a couple world tours that I may or may not post on this channel, just from my previous 2 worlds in Minecraft on the PC. I'm gonna have a bunch of tutorials, just because I don't want people to have to run to another channel when they want to know how to do something. I want them to be able to find it all on mine. If I copy a design that I like, I'm going to shout it out. I'm going to make sure that the person that came up with that design gets credit. That's the great thing about Minecraft, is everybody likes to share and they like to see their designs used. One thing I really want to do for this channel is I want to involve you guys. Eventually, as I get more on here, when I feel that there is something to share and we've accomplished something, I'll put this world up for download on Minecraft World Maps. And you can search out my username, GuitarCFD, on Minecraft World Maps. You can check out a couple of my worlds before if you want to just look and see what they look like. And I will probably throw a link in the description for those, just so you can check it out. There's nothing fancy. I think the fanciest thing I might have on there is I have a blaze farm, and I have a cave spider XP farm. Just me getting used to building stuff like that. So when we come back tomorrow, or I don't know when you're going to see this, because I still have to go into into production and making these videos worth looking at, rather than just me grinding away at Minecraft. Right back behind here, I'm going to put a farm. I did something similar to this on my SMP server, but that'll be my farm back there. And yeah, I think this is a great idea to kind of, I'll fill in this water. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this. I'll fill in this water, and we'll have a potion room. I will make sure that I'm recording as I'm strip mining, so that we get to share the mining of the first diamonds. As you can see, I made a breastplate. Got some protection. Once I get a full suit of armor and I get some iron weapons, we're gonna go do that mine shaft. We are gonna make that thing ours. And that cave spider spawner, you know what I hear when I hear cave spiders? You hear all those? That's cheap XP farm right there. They're not a lot of fun to conquer in hard mode. They will make you die. So I'm definitely going to want to make sure that I have, not a lot of stuff on me. But I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed. Like my videos if you feel like it. I'm not going to be one of those guys that sits around and tells you to like his video every time. Definitely share the love, though. And I'm looking forward to doing this YouTube thing. It looks like a lot of fun. And I'm enjoying this so far. Alright, guys. See you next time.